Hadrian's Wall, a monumental construction of the Roman era, stands as a testament to ancient engineering and strategic foresight. Commissioned by Emperor Hadrian during his reign in the 2nd century CE, this wall was not just a physical barrier, it was a demarcation of power, authority, and control in what is now modern-day Britain. Hadrian's Wall, commissioned by Emperor Hadrian in 122 CE during his visit to Britain, marks a significant piece of military engineering designed to manage and control the tumultuous frontier of the Roman Empire in northern England. This decision by Hadrian was a strategic effort to assert Roman dominance and create a stable boundary against the northern tribes that Rome found troublesome. The political climate leading up to the construction of the wall involved complex relationships between the Romans and various local tribes, including the Picts in Scotland. Prior to Hadrian's Wall, Roman Britain was marked by periodic unrest and incursions by these tribes, which challenged the Roman hold over the region. Control and stability were Hadrian's primary goals, reflecting a broader imperial policy of consolidating and securing the fringes of the empire rather than expanding it. The structure stretched from the banks of the River Tyne near the North Sea to the Solway Firth on the Irish Sea, covering 117 kilometers. This vast length was manned by Roman legions stationed at intervals along its expanse, underscoring the wall's function as a physical barrier and a series of fortifications capable of launching military responses to threats. Moreover, Hadrian's Wall was a symbol of Roman authority, manifesting the power and reach of Hadrian himself. The construction, utilizing tens of thousands of tons of stone, was an unmistakable marker of the empire's ability to command resources and manpower far from its core regions in Italy. Over its long years of service, the wall also took on roles beyond just a military bulwark. It functioned as a customs post for regulating trade and movement between the Romano-British and the tribes to the north, fostering a degree of economic stability in the region. As settlers, soldiers, and traders mingled at this boundary, the wall influenced the cultural and commercial landscape of northern Britain. Even after the end of Roman rule in Britain around the 5th century CE, Hadrian's Wall did not lose its relevance. It continued to serve as a point of reference for the region's changing landscape, participating in a much longer historical narrative that spanned medieval skirmishes to modern tourism. Engaging in the intricate logistics and engineering challenges required for Hadrian's Wall's construction reveals much about Roman military discipline and advanced engineering skills of that era. Planning and executing the construction of about 73 miles of defensive fortifications across uneven terrain demanded manpower, comprehensive strategic vision, and resource management. The diverse geography of northern England, comprising undulating hills, rough pastures, and expansive valleys, posed significant engineering hurdles. This variance required the Romans to adapt the wall's architecture according to the local topography, leading to different sections being built from stone, others in wood and turf, depending on availability and suitability. Large quantities of natural resources had to be acquired from nearby sources. For instance, stone quarried locally or brought from slightly farther afield. More than just pieces of defense architecture, each segment of the wall crafted of a different material or employing varying techniques speaks to the ingenuity and adaptability of the Roman legion. Overseeing this formidable project were Roman legions, composed primarily of well-trained men disciplined in warfare and capable of complex logistical operations. About 15,000 troops were involved in the work. These soldiers took on varied roles: laborers, engineers, blacksmiths, and overseers. The logistical challenges were significant. The coordination revolved around the seamless supply of materials and ensuring values dictating Roman military engineering, such as precision in measurement and resilience of construction. The alignment of the span across such lengths had to ensure that the wall would be defensively sound, leverage natural barriers where possible, and create deterrence strong enough against the fierce northern tribes. Concerning the construction itself, it was a blend of massive stone blocks and turves, shifting from narrower walls in lower-risk sections to broader ones fitted with imposing fortresses wherever a greater need for defense was anticipated. Varying in width, some sections reached about 3 meters wide, with forts intermittently embedded like steadfast structures observing the cadenced steps of legionaries patrolling their environs. Tactical and environmental considerations were highlighted in this unique undertaking, and the socio-political implications resonate with underlying narratives interwoven between engineering strata. Each stone placed, every beam erected was a testament to strength and presence. It had a purpose. Originally conceived as a formidable boundary to stabilize Roman dominion over Britain, Hadrian's Wall transcended its conception as a mere barricade against insurgencies from the north. Its prominent structure created a potent image across the landscape, one of Roman endurance and might, calculated to overawe and remind local populations and onlookers of the empire's capability to architect and maintain such a vast frontier. The wall's roles diversified alongside the evolution of Roman military strategy and state responsibilities. While defensive fortitude was its cornerstone, protecting against potential raids or incursions by northern tribes such as the Picts, its functionality pervaded everyday military and civil operations. The road that ran close by the south side of the wall, known as the Military Way, streamlined the movement of troops and messages along its length. This reinforced rapid military deployment and communication and facilitated logistical support across the empire's spread. From an administrative standpoint, the fortifications and milestone markers that punctuated Hadrian's Wall also acted as customs checkpoints. This controlled the movement of goods, levied taxes, and monitored migration, providing the Roman authorities insights and regulation over commerce that flowed between the distinct cultural worlds to its either side. Such positions, manned by the empire's soldiers, were constant interaction zones where Roman laws met local customs and negotiation became a daily encounter. In projecting a vision of empire as provident governance, Hadrian's Wall functioned as a channel for engendering a measure of economic stability under Roman supervision. Markets that likely emerged near Roman outposts became chambers of commerce where soldiers, travelers, and local tribes exchanged goods and cultural facets such as language, customs, and diverse perspectives, mirroring a microcosm of Roman imperial order managing regional diversity. But perhaps more crucially, the very presence of Hadrian's Wall stood as a psychological barrier, a deterrent designed to demarcate the boundaries of rebellion and besieged civility. For local tribes, its unyielding arc stretching from sea to sea was a visible covenant against insurrection. To desert from their northbound pursuits beyond the wall meant defiance against one of the world's most dominant powers. Moreover, displaying such might served its purpose beyond mere military intimidation. It underlined the omnipresence of Roman governance, iterating to every tribe and traveler the consequences of challenging the edict declared by Hadrian's imperial lineage. In wider terms, this checked rebellions and dissidents and mapped out a physical and metaphorical structure of law and governance. Therefore, while Hadrian's Wall performed paramount tactical defense operations, its encompassing roles as a channel for governance, trade regulation, cultural exchange, and imperial propaganda articulated a comprehensive mosaic of how constructed barriers serve multiplex societal modules beyond mere military utility. Through its long and varied life, Hadrian's Wall continued to communicate these layers of functionality, firmly embedding itself in historical as well as contemporary consciousness. Over the centuries, as Roman influence waned and Britain carved its course through successive waves of invaders and native resurgence, Hadrian's Wall persisted as an iconic vestige of ancient prowess and as a malleable asset within changing political landscapes. Shifting allegiances and the crumbling sovereignty that marked post-Roman Britain saw the wall reutilized, reinterpreted, and revered, embedding it deeper into the cultural psyche of the region and the broader narratives of British history. Throughout the medieval period, stones from the once Grand Barrier were repurposed for various local constructions, including castles and churches, demonstrating the wall's ongoing physical and symbolic utility. Such reutilization reflects a pragmatic adaptation of the Roman legacy embedded in daily medieval life, particularly across northern England. Archaeologically, Hadrian's Wall has captivated scholars and enthusiasts alike. It embodies a tangible link to a past saturated with tales of ambition and control, conflict and confluence. Advanced studies and methodical excavations have compounded global understanding of the Roman Empire's reach and architectural ingenuity, and of life during the centuries of its use. Each discovery along its winding remains fuels a broader elucidation of human history. The conversion of Hadrian's Wall into a cherished heritage site echoes its resilience and the fascination it sparks. Designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site harnesses this allure, marrying history with tourism and education, thus perpetuating its legacy and ensuring its preservation. The wall today trails through rolling hills and rugged landscapes, a meandering historical manuscript offering insights into Roman military logistics and local life under Empire's shadow. Thus, as much as Hadrian's Wall represented a boundary, physical and psychological, its endurance reflects a bridge between past and present, academia and public engagement, myth and evidenced history. It survives as a testament to human construction embarked upon for goals that transcend mere military might or political testament. It stands as a monumental lineage to human endeavor itself across epochs. In modern cultural references, Hadrian's Wall has seeded inspirations across media, resonating especially within literature and cinema as an emblem of frontier fortitude and adventurous intrigue. This cultural offshoot propagates the wall's image beyond mere archaeological or historical confines, embedding its legacy deep within the artistic and popular imagination. In conclusion, Hadrian's Wall transcends the dismissal as merely an ancient relic. Through its adaptive reuse across ages, exploration by pioneering scholars, celebration in heritage conservation, and perpetuation in cultural imagination, it remains a profoundly influential construct, both as a physical edifice and as an enduring metaphor that communicates over millennia the nuanced intersections of power, protection, identity, and transformation.